Sid's backstory is not extensively explored in The Bad Batch, but it's hinted at through her interactions with the Bad Batch and other characters. From what we know, it seems that Sid has a long and complicated history in the criminal underworld of the Star Wars galaxy. It's suggested that Sid has been involved in the criminal underworld for a long time, and that she has built up a vast network of contracts and associates over the years. She's shown to be a savvy businesswoman, and she is always looking for new opportunities to expand her reach and influence. This shows that she's not going to be as loyal as maybe somebody else who isn't looking out for number one. Despite her reputation as a tough and sometimes ruthless operator, Sid has also shown a softer side at times. She is fiercely loyal to those who have earned her trust, at least so far until the last episode, and she has been known to help out those in need, even if it means putting herself at risk. In her interactions with the Bad Batch, Sid is initially portrayed as a reluctant ally, wary of getting involved in their dangerous missions. However, over time, she grows to respect and even care for the members of the team, and she becomes a key source of support and guidance for them. But I don't let that fool me. Her backstory is very clouded, and it seems like she's the type of person that would really just focus on her own gains. Now, in the Bad Batch episode 9, the crew were stranded on that planet when their ship, the Marauder, was stolen from them during the mission. When they called Sid for help, she refused to help them and then said that she'll figure something out in a few days after huffing and puffing. Wrecker mentions that they don't have enough rations to last that long on this planet, and she hangs up. So now we see what the big guy in the pod race style episode was saying about her was very true. That she will betray them and she can't be trusted. I don't care what the situation is, she could have communicated better than just telling the Bad Batch that being stranded is their problem, not hers. I don't like Sid. I think she's the one who had their ship stolen, and now that they ask her for help, like she's done many times with them, she won't help them. And if she does, they'll never hear the end of it. I think Sid is in debt with the Empire. If you remember, she mentioned that one day the Empire will shut her bar down, and when they do, no more jobs for the Bad Batch. I think she was using the clones for her own gain and giving them the bare minimum. She told them they owe her for docking fees, costs of supplies, and all the cartons of Mantel mix that they eat. So maybe now she's just not having them as a priority because they owe her so much money. But at the same time, they've bailed her out of so many dangerous situations where they really didn't have to. Now, I think Sid has shown a willingness to work with both sides, the Empire and, well, her friends, or really anyone who can make her money. While she has helped the Bad Batch in the past, she could have her own motivations and goals that could come into conflict with their objectives. I think it's just far too convenient that on this remote planet with no one around, the crew get their ship stolen in the very hidden spot that they land the ship. I think someone tipped them off, and I think that someone is Sid. Who else would know about this mission? And after all, this mine belonged to Sid and was her mission. Now, who do I think was the person that stole the ship? I'm not really sure. However, there is a gap between the neck and the helmet where we can kind of see it looks like a human. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the 10th episode of The Bad Batch. I do think Sid will betray them. And if she won't, well, man, they're setting it up pretty good where she just doesn't seem to care about them at the moment. There is the other possibility that she's just trying to protect them and cuts communication or makes it look like she doesn't care for them because someone is watching, and that someone could be the Empire. Thanks for watching today's video. I'll catch you all in the next one, and I'll see you all in the watch party. Until then, may the Force be with you always.